Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Arsalan and today we are on day 21 of solving the object-oriented programming system questions with the help of Python. So I have prepared yet another question for you which is already been displayed on your screen as you can see, and guys we will be solving this question on day 21. So if you are very new to this channel, very new to this playlist of solving the object oriented programming system questions, and you have directly come on day 21, so I would like to tell you that I have already been we have in fact solved the very basic questions, and I would like to just go you I would just like to ask you to go through from day one and start solving from day one so that you have the basic understanding of how we have come up to 21st on day 21st. So guys, I have discussed very basic things, and then we have slowly and gradually increased the bar and came upon the day 21st. So let's start this tutorial, and just before starting to solve this question, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button, and and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. Alright guys, let's start doing it. And the class, we have to create a class called employee with attributes name and salary. Create a child class called manager that inherits from the employee class. So first of all, let's create a parent class. So parent class would be our class employee, and we have two instance attribute that are, what are those instance attributes? That are name and class. So we will be seeing that name name and then salary. Now self dot name is equals to name, self dot salary is equals to salary. Now we have defined two instance attribute. Now we have to move further here and create a class called manager that inherits from the employee class. So we have to create a child class now. So class manager, and as we have already discussed in our inheritance classes that we have started from day 17th, that when we define a child class, we have to give the name of the child class first, and then we have to close it by parentheses, and inside those parentheses we have to give the name of the parent class. So parent class is employee that we want to inherit. Now inside this, if I say def init, you will see that when I just entered, and the Visual Studio Code automatically mentioned this, automatically give us this super init function. So what is this super init function? That we have already discussed in detail from day 17, and then day 18 we have discussed, and we have done numerous questions on these types of questions. So I hope that you have understood that what does super means. So to give a very basic idea about what super is, super functions allow us to take the properties of the parent class. So if you want to use the name from the parent class, and if you want to use the salary attribute, so the super init function will allow us to use those attributes. So I hope that you have understood what super means. Now we have to implement a class. No, first of all we have to add an attribute called department. So we have to add a attribute called department, in which we have to say that self dot department is equals to department. All right, now we have set that there are three attributes inside the child class. However, there are two attributes inside the parent class. So as you can compare it, that the department cannot be used inside the employee. means the child have another attribute which is not present inside the parent class. However, those two classes which are present, those two attributes which are present inside the parent class are also present inside the uh, child class. But there is one more attribute, extra attribute, that is department, which is not inside the parent class. So I hope that you've understood this too. Now we have to implement a method in the manager class that prints out the name, salary and department of the manager. Now we have to create a method that prints out the details of the method in the manager class that prints out the name, salary and department of the manager. So we have to create a method. So they haven't mentioned the name of the method, that what name we have to give, so we can just give the name as def info, and inside this we have to text self, and we have to print out three things. First of all, we have to print out the name, then we have to print out the salary, and then we have to print out the department of the manager. So first of instead of printing, I will be just returning this value, and I will be saying that return me what, name. So return me what, the name is self dot name, and then I will be just putting what, line break, and I will be putting colon here as well, and then I will be saying then the name is, in fact, then the name is this, then the salary is self dot salary, and again a line break, and then I have to just put one more thing, the department is self dot department. Now I have created the method, and now we have to create an instance of the manager class and call the method. Let's create this method, let's create an instance. So let's say Arham is equals to employee. In fact, we have to create a instance for our child class. So instead of saying it's Aram is an employee, I will be saying it's a manager. So Aram is equals to manager, and inside inside manager object I have to take three attributes. So I will be putting in three arguments here. First of all, its name, so let's put the name as Aram, and let's say his salary is 20,000, and it's 2 lakh actually. Let it be 2 lakh or 20,000, it could be anything. And let's say department is XYZ department. Now I have created an instance. Now if I want to return the name, the salary and the department, I will be just saying that print Arham dot info. So info is a method. Since info is a method, I have to close it by parentheses. So I will be just running this code. So now while I run this code, you can see on the screen that the name is Aram, the salary is 20,000, the department is XYZ department. So you can see there is an extra space coming up here. So if you just backspace this thing here, remove this thing here, you will just see that it will be coming right under those line of sentences. So the name is Aram, the salary is 20,000, and the department is XYZ department. So you can create n number of objects for the manager And this was all in the question, guys, on day 21. I hope that you have liked this tutorial, and foremost thing that you are understanding the object oriented programming system questions and the logic of object oriented programming. So this was all for today. I hope that you've liked this video. If you do so, please do subscribe to the channel, hit the like button, press the bell icon button, and bookmark the playlist so that you can get the updates from the channel. Thank you guys for watching this video, and see you next time.